Hello there, welcome back to RAREST. This is a special episode. This is probably the most valuable gun I've ever featured on the channel. A 1918 A2 Browning automatic rifle or BAR. They're very hard to come by, and this one came together with the two Thompsons you saw in my last video. I'm not going to lie, it's in very bad shape, but at least it looks complete. For some reason, the stock was together with the gun, but detached from it, made to reduce bulk. It looks like this gun was stored in some sort of freezer canvas that protected some areas better than others. It also looks like the receiver corroded somewhat differently than the rest, and as you'll see, there's a very good reason for that. I used cleaning rods to make sure the gun was loaded, but it felt really rough going down, so I'm afraid quite a bit of rusting happened in there. There is no way I'm getting these parts without the help of chemical bath, so my focus is on taking the forearm off, therefore not having to soak it in liquid. In theory, you're supposed to take the whole gas tube out with it, sliding the whole thing forward, but that's not going to happen today. The heat shield is fully rotten anyway, so once unscrewed, I can simply put it down. Oops, that's charcoal. Same thing that happened on the Thompsons. Remember the child woodwork? It looks like these guns have been involved in a fire. In my previous video, I suspected somebody deliberately burned them, but as suggested by a commenter, a vehicle fire sounds like a more realistic scenario. Guns were often transported by vehicles, and upon taking a direct heat from an enemy one, the chances of them catching fire were considerable. Actually, at this point, I can simply put everything in the rusting bath, except I don't have it tangled enough, so I'll have to remove this thing with a tube that, as you'll see, has a very special function. Let me take it off. The spring you see is not recoil spring, but it's part of the firing rate reducer mechanism, a peculiar system that was introduced in the war to design to render the weapon more controllable. This is basically a harmonic oscillator, where the little steel cylinder I'm holding in my right hand moves up and down the stock. This leafy spring instead is part of the recoil buffer system that has been part of the BAR design since its inception in World War I. Yo, if you want to know more about the history. This spring got dirty, and some poor soul must have entangled the spring while trying to put it back. Let's see if we can remove the magazine with what's known as hammer-assisted magazine release. That's in very bad shape. Normally it would just replace the magazine in this state, but unfortunately a BAR magazine is not something you usually find in stores nowadays. While that shows, let's have a look at the butt stock. The butt plate needs to come off before the stock can be removed from the gun, so it must have been deliberately taken off of it, and then the butt plate was put back on the stock so it didn't get lost. This is what we're left with after the first chemical bath. Let's see if that's enough to strip it.